And what are your thoughts on brittle versus resilient revenue?
I mean, well, obviously churn matters and retention matters and everything. But also there's this interesting time where, Vatican, my partner on the fund, and I have chatted a bit about this more recently, and she wrote a blog post about this. Maybe I'll share it in the show notes or something later. But we're in an interesting time where the foundational layer, the foundational models that everyone is building upon are just getting better and better. And so without you as a builder, founder doing anything, theoretically your product is just getting better. And there are certain use cases where it hasn't reached that tipping point where the utility has met consumers' needs, but it will over time. And you building on top of these foundational layers, you don't need to do the heavy work. Not that it's difficult to build everything around it, but there's so much opportunity coming, and it's almost more about being in position and capturing users so that when the foundational models and AI is good enough to solve the problem that you're promising, then you're there. And so that's actually a shift. It's very different than like cloud infrastructure. When cloud infrastructure came around, that like shifted, cloud computing, SaaS, all of that shifted dramatically, but that was more binary. It was like you put it in the cloud or you didn't. Like maybe you got a little faster, maybe you got a little bit cheaper, but it didn't foundationally change your underlying product and offering. And so this is something that we're looking at.
This is a profound insight, Ryan. It's so good to talk to you. I haven't talked to you in a year, but you always have these like really good insights. So what you're saying is, imagine if your AWS account, your S3 storage made your product better while you didn't ship any new product. That's like a really interesting thing, because there's you improving your product, and then there's your underlying technology improving your product. So you could argue like AWS got cheaper, or the storage got cheaper, or maybe it got marginally faster, but that's not the same as what LLMs advancing is doing.